Hey everybody, welcome back to Final Fantasy IV The After Years Crystal Story Part 17. And today we'll be fighting the final boss. That's why it's so long. But this isn't the final part. I couldn't really do everything I need to do, and I'll just put the ending in tomorrow, and then we'll start our blind Let's Plays either tomorrow night or whenever Saturday. So, oh hey look, Mendas. That's what they're called now, Menda. Or, yeah, Menda. But, oh, it looks like he's cloning them, and this one looks different, and it's a kid. Oh, hey. So this one isn't completely developed yet, or grown, or whatever. I guess, I don't really know what... I guess they're clones, but she basically asked for orders, and Rydia said to stay here, and so she's going to stay there for us. And the door opens. Look at that. You can talk to her, and she just says understood. And now we have the crystals. Okay, so we got one of the underworld crystals back. I think this is water. Yeah, water. So that's Mesidia's. This one you can't get because that's not one of our crystals. So I wonder whose crystal that is. Whatever. So you got another dark crystal. There's 8 crystals in all, obviously. Earth crystal, that's Tora. Or I think that's how you say their name. Okay, that's not one of ours. Get this one. Okay, that's 3 of the underworld crystals we got. No, what's this one? Let's see. I think that's fire. Yeah, fire. I think I don't know how to pronounce Edward's kingdom, but that's his. And that's the dark crystal, I think. Yeah, no dark crystal. And this one must be the wind crystal. Yeah, fabules. And I just did this one. You can't get it. It's not one of ours. You can save and heal there like I did. Well, I didn't really save. I just kind of healed. So this is the final area of the game. There's no monsters, no treasure chests. You can just keep going. There is a save point and an elevator, so you can restock on items, heal, and save. And if you heal in the other room, you don't really need to heal. You might want to save though. So this place looks like it's made out of silver or platinum. The colored great sheets of glass. I don't know. So I got restocked on Phoenix Downs, high X potions, and I got some elixirs, even though I didn't really need them. Yeah, I was just optimizing my equipment to make sure I got all the best stuff. So this is the final boss, and looks like. You know what this kind of looks like? Oh, I don't remember his name. But it kind of looks like the final boss of Earthbound. I don't remember his name right now. It's like Gaxus. I never played Earthbound. I kind of wish I did, but I didn't, and I don't remember the final boss's name right now. But it kind of looks like him. So this boss isn't going to do anything to you yet. Don't waste MP. Don't do anything. Just keep attacking physically. He does have a lot of HP, so it will take a while to actually take it down to where it's going to start attack. It will start attacking eventually, but it won't. Not right now. So this thing looks like an egg, maybe, or some kind of. Looks like that. I don't know what the boss is called right now, but it looks like that boss in Final Fantasy V. I don't know what it's called right now, but it kind of looks like that. If you never played Final Fantasy V, even if you did, you probably don't know who I'm talking about, but oh well. Ew. Yeah. Yeah, you can use magic if you want, but it's a waste. Okay, now he will start attacking, and I know you can't see it, but put air quotes around attacking, because now he casts 2 spells, Drain and Osmosis. And you might want to heal with high potions and ethers, because your mages will run out of MP in this fight, unless they're fighting mages, which I don't think there is one. And you can see I'm healing whoever gets hit by the drain attack. But you still don't use any magic unless you really feel like it's necessary. Sorry, there was something weird going on. They were healing and attacking. He's just glowing. So now it still looks basically the same. And of course Rydia isn't doing a whole lot of damage. Rose is doing okay damage. High potions won't heal all damage you get from Drain, but it'll heal enough. Unless he uses Drain 5 times on the same character, just use high potions. And unless he uses Osmosis on one of your mages, don't bother healing that MP. Okay, here we go. And that's that. So this blue thing is what's responsible for everything. Oh, green? Aqua? I don't know. So now he can't speak English, but he can speak to us through a mind with, I don't know what that's called, telepathy or something like that. So now we're wondering who this guy is. And he's actually the one who created the crystals. And basically, we haven't gotten that far yet. But he was part of a civilization that was that evolved so quickly that they kind of got ahead of themselves and destroyed their planet. And so he's decided to run it, but I don't know if he says it yet, but he's the last surviving member of his race. And he's running on experiments on evolution of life. And the crystals basically gathered data on how people on the blue planet were evolving, and then he was going to use that data in his study, but and that's why the Mendas were asking for the crystals, because they were gathering it for him, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, and he says that since you didn't evolve to your full potential, I'm just going to destroy the blue planet with this moon. Why not? So he basically created the Mendas, he created the crystal, he created this moon, and he's called the creator. And he looks like the Pillsbury Doughboy. Pillsbury Doughboy. And then you hit him, I expect him to go, oh! Or whatever. I think that's the sound he makes, but oh well. He's also hooked up to some kind of tube system. Hey, I make a big mistake in this video. In this fight, you'll see it. This boss has, depending if you want to call like the egg and the glowing egg, that's what I call them, 2 different forms. He has 6 forms, and this is the 3rd one right now, so we're halfway done. He only has 1 hard form. Well, he has 1 hard form and 1 annoying form. He basically copies 1 attack, so if you attack, as long as you don't hit him with a spell when he copies, he won't hurt you. He'll use Biting Glare, and that's really it. Don't hit him with a spell, or he'll blast it right back at you, and you'll see that in just a minute. See, I'm using Mega Flare at the wrong time. You know what that means? I mean, he's going to hit us with Mega Flare back. I don't see how he's able to do that. I mean, he can't summon. But I guess he is the creator, so he can create anything he wants, right? Yeah, so you need a good healer for this fight, because some of his attacks in some of his later forms are really hard, hit really hard, so get ready for that. And so if you just hit him with a physical attack, he'll just do that. So I'm just going to inertia on Kane, considering he's paralyzed. One thing you really don't want him to do is to paralyze your healer. If you paralyze your healer, you get a remedy, or if you have like somebody else with inertia, do that. If you don't care about time, like beating him quickly, bring 2 healers. It makes things easier. But unless you're under leveled, you really don't need to do that. And I guess jumping with King really wasn't worth it. It just he does the same amount of damage he would have done in just 2 normal turns. Oh, he's dead. Okay, I guess you don't see that yet. Oh well. That's a weird sound. Does he have hair now? Oh, now he's talking about destroying your world with his moon. I think he's talking about that now. Yeah, he talking about how his people just destroyed this planet, and now they're coming on ships. They were in ships, and they all died off, and he's the only one left. And now he decides that we need to die too, because he's so pissed off, I guess. I'm pissed. You die. So basically, because that shell was what was compressing him, but now since he actually ran experiments on himself, which is what those tubes are. I'm guessing those are what those tubes are for, part of the experiment. And because of that, he basically changed into this. I don't know what humanoid form now, I guess. I never forget what those green things are. They look like 4-leaf clovers, or maybe they're gas. Or green flowers, I don't know. But oh well, this fight. As you saw, he opened up with Mega Flare. If you let's say you actually use Mega Flare against that first form and he copied it, he's not going to open up with that. He's probably going to open up with whatever spell you hit him with, or the, yeah, sorry about that. What was I talking about? He's either going to open up with a spell or Binding Glare, which will paralyze one of your characters. So you hit him with a spell, he's going to use a spell. He uses some, he's going to use a summon. I like to see him use a Chocobo Kick. That'd be funny, but I don't really care about doing that. Yeah, so you're gonna need your healer to heal a lot. And luckily for us, our Mega Flare does a lot more damage than his does. We do over 7,000 points of damage, and he does around 2,000, if even that. Yeah, he has the mirror spell, and that kind of sucks, but it doesn't hit you quite as bad as you might think. So you can use Edge if you have him, or one of the other ninjas if you brought them to heal up. But I didn't bring any. I just brought Edge because the other ninjas, there's no point to bringing them, I thought. If you brought the same team I did, you could use Final Fantasy, the band. And I already told you how to use it, but if you weren't in that video, I'll tell you again. It's Edge, Smash and Grab, Kane Jump, Rydia Black Magic, Rosa White Magic, and Cecil Attack. So that's how you do the Final Fantasy band. I didn't think I needed to use the Final Fantasy band. I could take him out okay without it. So as you can probably tell, if you use Mega Flare, this battle's gonna really hurt you because he can use both Mega Flare and Meteor. And Flare. He has Flare, his regular Flare. He also has... I don't know if he can use it in this form or not, but he does have the spell Holy in his arsenal. His flare spell will probably knock out one of your spellcasters. But one of your frontline warriors, as long as they don't have really weak HP, it probably will hurt them but won't kill them. You saw with Edge just a minute ago. So this spell isn't hard, it's just long, because it takes a while to kill. I don't know how much HP he has, but it's a lot, so... If you could speed up this battle a little bit by casting haste on Rydia, but you only have a few characters that know haste. The only characters I can think of that would learn haste is Kayn, Rosa, Porum, and Lenora. I might have missed one, but I think that's all there is. At least brought one of them. This fight's going to take a while. Oh, hey, we killed him. So that was for number 4. There's only 2 left. That was the 4 that really wasn't hard, just more annoying. And this form's not only hard, but it's annoying too. Don't bother attacking because you can't hit them. You'll just miss. So this is a good turn to heal, revive, and restore your MP. If you don't think you're going to need your elixirs, go ahead and use them, but I didn't use them. I probably should have. So he's slowly going to come down. Anybody else see that really freaky cat face? Right above that demon face? That cat face scares me. This thing kind of looks like Kafka. Or Kefka. I don't know how you... I guess... I pronounce it Kafka, but I've heard it pronounced Kefka. You know where Kefka had that one form where it looked like a lot of different men? Or... I guess they were men, I think. They look like a lot of Kafkas, actually, put together. But only this face, it looks like it has a lot more dogs and cats than actual humans. It's been a while since I played Final Fantasy VI, but I think it really looked like Kafka's. Anyway, here we are in Baron Castle. And we're fighting monsters. They broke through the front gate, which is not good. So whoever you're using in your party, depending on who you're using in your party, I should say, you'll get a different scene. See, since I'm using Rosa's house. I love that they didn't give Rosa's mom a name, it's just Rosa. Rosa's mom. Capable of this, I'm not sure what he means by that. But I guess he means capable of power to defeat this enemy. And of course the kids who basically protected the Mist Dragon feel Rydia. You would think the soldiers in crap, what's it called? I don't remember Edge's kingdom's name right now, but do you think they would look more like ninjas than just regular soldiers? Oh look, it's the crystals. Ebelon, that's it. That was Edge's name. That was Edge's kingdom's name. And then you get this. Obviously, the dolls won't talk if you didn't save them, but everyone else will. Everyone has to say that they hope you win. I have nothing to say. I could voice that for you, but I'm not going to. They'll be called us bums, even though we're the one doing all the hard work. Of course, if Gomez died, he won't be doing this either, but I saved him. I love how Gomez just presumed Fusaya is dead, even though we didn't really see him die. He's presumed dead, but we don't know for sure. So we all stand up and get ready for the final fight. The final real fight, I should say, because there's one more for him after this. So you play Final Fantasy IV, then this will look familiar. Only difference is you don't have to use it with Cecil, you can use it with anybody. So the crystals are no longer glowing. So this is the hardest fight, and you'll see why. That's why regenerate. It heals over 9,000 HP, and that takes a while to knock off. I can protect, but in hindsight, that was kind of a pointless move. So I'm throwing Fuma Shurikens, doing over. That's weird. Doing over 5,000 damage. So if you got a lot of those, then you're in pretty good shape. You have edge. I mean, it takes a long to knock off 9,000 HP because of how slow Bahamut is cast. That's his strongest singular attack is split. I don't think he doesn't use Regenerate for a while now. Oh, no, never mind, I was wrong. I think that's the last time he uses it for a while, though. You might want to go ahead and use Phoenix Downs and not wait to use Rose's Rise ability. You know, I'm just going to stop saying I don't think he's going to use it for a while, because I'm obviously never going to get it right. So you see, Kuraja really heals a lot. You just use that on one person. It's probably going to heal them up to completely healed HP. Okay, when this starts happening, heal and defend if you want. You don't have to defend, because something really big is about to come up. Okay, this is his strongest multi-targeted attack. It poisons everyone, and plus it hurts a lot, so that's not good. But of course, if you have a good healer, it won't matter, because you can heal up, and everything's fine. Okay, transform. His weakness changes, and if you're really lucky, he'll change his weakness to holy. If you brought Cecil and Kane, because both their weapons are holy based, which is good. Unless you beat the ultimate weapon, you're using the ultimate weapon, then you probably have a better weapon than holy. It won't matter what his weakness is. I might do the optional bosses. I mean, you're not tomorrow or anything, but tomorrow I will post up the last part tomorrow morning probably. So you can tell this boss he has a lot of different attacks. None of them hurt you really all that bad, but except for maybe explode and split. Oh, see, like I said, he has holy. I said that earlier. His spells are going to be the worst threat he's got. And he still has meteor. I don't think he uses it in this battle, but he does have it, so be wary of that. And of course, he has Explosion, and he has those single... He does have, like, the regular spells like Firaga, Thnaga, and Blizzaga, but he doesn't use those very often. And of course, and then he has Black Hole. So if you use Protect or Shell, they'll just get wiped off. You'll be debuffed. I think that's the word I'm looking for. So what's that? I always wonder what that thing at the top is. That thing with wings. It looks kind of looks like that one Esper from Final Fantasy 12 with wings. I don't remember what's name. The Order Hamashal, the Earth one. He kind of, for some reason, I kind of see him in that. But that's probably the creator or something, with wings and a scepter or a sword or whatever that is. Like I said, you might want to heal with X potions, and I mean you can heal with Karaja, but you might want to go with X potions if you really need to be healed. Okay, like in hindsight, I probably should use X potions right about now on Rydia and Cecil. And I really hate that regenerate move. I don't think there's a way to block it. I heard that it's something about like a reflect strategy, but it's not a spell, so I don't know. I never got how multiply works. Like, is he moving really fast, or is it just two of them, or like, is he create osmosis or something? Well, he is the creator. I guess he can do anything he wants. He created life, so I'm not gonna question whatever he wants to do is fine. So he has the regular spells. And this is when I realized that I was in deep trouble, because now he's resistant to holy attacks. Because earlier I was doing 2,000 and then 4,000, now I'm not even doing 1,000 points of damage. Metamorphosis hurts him, that's all that does. Which is good. But he doesn't use Metamorphosis often. I think that's the only time he uses it in this battle. I don't know if Metamorphosis does anything else. I don't think so. So like for me, that didn't kill Kane. Thinking Kane has over 5,000 HP, so I guess it's fine. Yeah, this battle is a long battle. So, oh, he's getting ready to use Explosion again. And the good thing about Black Hole is that it'll wipe off the poison effect that Explosion has. If you get real lucky, he'll use Explosion, then right afterwards he'll use Black Hole. Or you're just as unlucky for him to use Explosion and then use Meteor or something. You don't think he ever used that, at least not in this battle. He didn't really do anything that was game ending. Oh wait, that did over 6,000 damage. I thought when I was playing this, I thought it only did 600. I should have used Skygrinder more. He does that a lot in this battle, you'll see. But he has a lot of different status effects, but they probably won't affect you unless you're using an odd team that is really immune to those kind of effects. I'm kind of surprised that Rydia didn't get affected by that. Well, when you start using Infuse, that means he's hurting. So that's a good sign. And you wonder why I did that. That was an accident. When I did that on Cecil, I was like, damn it. I meant to use that on everyone, but... And that kills Kane. You can overcome that with float, but by the time he actually does it, someone will probably already died and it'll hit them anyway. As you saw with Kane, he just got revived and then died of Quake. So don't ever revive someone with a spell unless you have 2 healers. Just use Phoenix Downs. You know what? If I can say one good thing about the Fuse attack, at least it's not regenerate. It only heals about 4,000 HP. Oh, he's starting to use Explosion again. I mean, he loves Explosion almost as much as Zeramos loved Big Bang. Big Bang sucked. At least Big Bang didn't poison you like this does. Ooh, that's not good. I know this goes without saying, but revive your healer as soon as you can if they fall. And heal with explosions you need to. Okay, there. Poison stat gone. And use regenerate. Happy day. I hate regenerate. This battle is so much easier without it. I haven't fought this guy in the PSP version yet, but I heard that in the PSP version he likes to use explosion and regenerate a lot more than he does in this version. Yeah, so I'm not doing much damage with Cecil or Kane. I know I'm doing a really sucky job, but this battle is pretty hard. There he goes another status fed spell, but didn't affect us. We'll just heal up and attack again. So now we are actually doing okay damage. Still not great. He's still resistant to it, to Kane and Cecil's attacks. So if you didn't bring Rydia and you don't have the summons, you might want to bring along like Yang or something, because Yang's attacks don't really have any element to them. Because I think you got God Hand. I think God Hand was a weapon you got in here. You can use that, or you can use Sid. He's really slow, but Thor's Hammer does a lot of damage. Yeah. Isn't this commentary awesome? That's the one thing about commentary about RPGs. Some people just aren't good at them, and I'm one of those people who are not great. Oh, whoop. I can't see what's going on. Okay. The screen went black for a second. If you don't move the mouse in 30 minutes, it usually goes black. That's why whenever we're doing long parts in Skies of Arcadia or Arcers and Tasia, and we go, oh wait, we gotta fix it. That's what's going on. That's a little behind the tips, behind the scenes for you. I don't think YouTube allows over hour videos, do they? In case you're wondering why this isn't the final part, I think that's why. I don't think they allow over an hour, so. This would have been the final part otherwise. I don't know if this is right or not, but I think when he starts using status effect moves, he's getting really close to being defeated. It kind of looks like Sephiroth in yellow armor. Now I think about it, the guy at the top. But whatever. Oh, another explosion! Please do it again. Explosion sucks. Final Fantasy IV After is a great game, but I hate the final boss. As you might be able to see, I'm starting to run low on HP, and I use an elixir like an idiot. An elixir would have been much better elsewhere. Of course, I'm wondering to myself why I use an elixir on Iridia but not Rosa. Because Rosa's spells don't take as much MP to cast, but oh well. I need to figure out. I don't know what all the purple stuff is on him, but or the blue stuff, or I don't know what any of that stuff is. This boss is just weird looking. I don't know. I mean, I know that goes without saying, but honestly, I'm just looking for anything to talk about because there's not a lot to be said about this boss, and this is a really long battle. Oh. Yeah, that doesn't affect us. Even if it did affect me, I have Rosa and Cecil and Kane. They all have the inertia spell. Let's have a lot of remedies. Yeah, I bought a lot of dry ethers before we came here. I thought that was going to affect Iridia, but it didn't, luckily. Okay, so he's dead. Finally. So that was the longest, most annoying, boring part of this whole battle. Was that one form? But of course, he still has one more form left. And this is his easiest form, even easier than the glowing eye, or egg, or whatever the thing was. So basically, the moon we're on is starting to fall apart, so we have to get back to the lunar whale and quick. Oh, and just so you guys know, I will be showing the credits. In the next part, I decided to tell you that there's no point in showing the credits. But anyway, before you do anything, which is something I didn't do, is switch your formation. So in other words, like switch the back and front rows. Trust me, you want to do that. I don't think I cut that out. So you're going to see my funnel stats before this. So you might wonder why this form is much easier. Every time he attacks, he hurts himself. He hurts himself a lot more than he hurts you. He has 3 attacks, and one of the attacks, I think is called Collapse. His attacks are Collapse, Destroy, and Crush. And Collapse, all it does, he just hurts himself and doesn't hurt us at all. See? And then he just pulls away and you can continue on your run. Later on it gets even easier than that. See? Easy. So I just switched my formation there. So those were the levels I was on when I beat him. So we're now in the crystal room, and he's going to hit us again soon. Hey, I told you not to move from that spot, but yet you moved. What the hell, dude? What the hell, little girl? And you wonder why he's doing this? Why he like transformed? He can't control it. If you were reading, he said, "You must destroy me now." And so that's why he's hurting himself. I mean, don't even bother summoning anything if you brought Iridia, because and don't bother using a ninjutsu. And now the Mendes are gonna help. Or Mirandas, or whatever they're called. I don't really know how you pronounce that. And for all I know, it could be Melanie. So he's gonna hurt himself again, and we can just hit him. Hurt my neck. Oh, she healed us. That's great. Well, he's never fully healed, nothing else. So let's keep going. You don't have to escape the whole moon, just to a certain point. Because the first time I was playing this, like, oh my gosh, I had to go through the whole freaking moon with him chasing me. I mean, there's like 30 floors where we have to go through. So now they're starting talking to you, telling you not to protect the little one that Radio was taught to. And basically, if you're wondering, that's not their name. That's just describing what they are. Like we're described as humans. They're not. That's not their name. They're just Mandas or whatever. That's how I tell you guys that. I guess you're wondering. Every time they attack them, they are dying. That's never stated in the game, but I never who was it? Someone in Square Enix said that yeah they are dead when that happens. The creator basically kills them. And so every time one of them attacks, you can run away while they preoccupy him. Okay, I think this is the final time. Yeah, this is the final time. I don't know why, but in the 8-bit in the 8 and 16-bit Final Fantasy games, the bosses always shook as they died. Not so much in the 8-bit, but they still did shake when they died. And that's that. So that was part 17, or I think it was 17. And we'll see you next time, part 18, which will be the final part. So, that'll be tomorrow morning. Bye.